effort and trouble and all that was the bloody surface mount resistor on the controller, in the controller there, that caused the problem with this FIR. Very, very simple to fix, but he did at least check everything else. But yeah, normally I don't, if the motor's turning, I normally don't think it's the motors on those antennas. It's always the bloody software or the control box that's feeding all the voltages, you know. Over to you, Mr. Dale, NG5R with the crew, VK2 Sugar Radio. Go ahead, pal.
All right, VK2SR Group, NG5R. Well, I've got two antenna books, one that Gordy sent me, which I really appreciate and look at a lot. And I haven't here lately, but I did when I was thinking about putting up the verticals on the roof of the carport. One of them blew down, put a big hole up in there that I had to fix, but that's here nor there and everything, and that's the way I learned Morse code. I was probably in my later 20s. And I'd shuffle them up, and I had the flash card, and where I was getting them all right, then I'd look at the code and say the letter, and yada yada. It worked out. And worked out real good. Gordy, if you can hear me, go ahead. W5AZ, NG5R.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, NG5R, W5AZ. I forgot to mention one other book I got, Russ. Often. Anyway, okay, Chris, you're steady 5 to 10 over 9 here. Nice signal, Dale.
Switching over to the beverage.
Russ, you're 10 over 9, 10, 15 over 9 off the back of the antenna. Anyway, I'm going to sit here and finish my coffee and maybe get ready and maybe run up to 20 in about an hour, since it'll be opening earlier now compared to what it has been. You see who's up there. 20's been kind of spotty, but it's usable. And I had an old 810 amplifier one time. Russ, if you remember those, somebody give me an 810 and a power supply, and it would work. Of course, it was Class C, so it would work on CW.
Back to the phase verticals.
I didn't have a modulator to run it on AM. And, you know, you can't run it as a linear. Anyway, I played with that when I was a kid. I learned code in the 9th grade. We had a wood shop teacher in junior high school that was a ham. In fact, he just passed away, about 3-4 years ago. Maybe 5. He lived in Alabama. He moved to Alabama. And anyway, he taught us the Army method, with the records and everything. And I got my novice and then got my we were 100 and some miles from Detroit.
Back to the beverage.
I couldn't get down there. My dad couldn't take off work to run me down there. So when I got to Florida, I just went ahead and didn't have to. They were going to grandfather everybody into Gero, but I took the Gero anyway just because I wanted to. It took me in advance. Took the extra class when we were in Houston. W8BOZ, W5AZ.
Back to the phase verticals. Omni on the phase verticals. Over to the west.
It was a great time. I'd like to go back and do it again, I guess. That part of my life. Some of the rest of it might not.
Back to the beverage.
Chris down there, and a lot of fans everywhere. Man, my lights are blinking here. I don't know what it is here this morning. What a fire company down here for switching places, doing toggles or what? But it's my lights have been blinking off and on. And Chris, that really scares you when you get a bad windstorm like that in the night and you're not expecting it. All this alone. Afraid it's going to come down, but it shows that you've got good mechanical inclination there in order to, you prove that because nothing's come down. So we used to have a saying on here that if your antenna didn't come down last winter, it wasn't big enough. VK2SR Group, WAPOZ.
Must have caught him in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's it. I'm back. I'm back there. Yeah, that's right, Russ. If your antenna didn't blow down, it wasn't up high enough. Exactly right. So, you always laugh when I hear that. But, yeah, mate, yeah, that windstorm just came out of nowhere there. So, anyway, we survived it, and that was the main thing. It was very
switching to the
worrying,
east
but,
on the beverages.
luckily, everything survived well. That's why I want to get the towers over the next few weeks and tighten everything again and make sure everything's Mickey's up. I do that twice a year, the tower maintenance. So check all the connectors, coax, all those sorts of things, and rotator cable goes into a junction box at the base of tower number 1. So I like to pull a bit off that and make sure it's all fine, you know. Over to you, NG5R on the group, VK2 Sugar Radio.
W1 Zulu Yankee.
There's all kinds of them coming in. Was that you, John? W1US?
Hey, you got Bill in there, W1ZY.
Good morning.
I heard the Steve guy. Go ahead, Steve. There's a pretty good group in here. I don't have a great copy on it, but this is November Germany 5 radio. Well, I'm sure Chris will be glad to talk to you. Go ahead, Chris.
Phase verticals.
You'll have to open up the receiver again. I can hear him there. Go ahead, yellow station.
Did you copy him, Chris?
Yeah, there's a kilowatt 4 Zulu. Give me the rest of the call, over. Okay, got Zulu something Tango. What was the other initial? Okay, kilowatt 4 Zulu Sugar Tango. Good morning, about 4 by 7 to 8 here. The name is Chris, Charlie Hotel Radio, Idaho, Santiago. How copy there? Kilowatt 4 Zulu Sugar Tango, VK2 Sugar Radio.
Over to the beverage.
Yeah, what's the name? The name over? Okay, Steve, very good. Kilowatt 4 Zulu Sugar Tango, VK2 Sugar Radio. Yeah, my name was Chris. We're south of the city of Canberra, the capital of VK. Steve, thanks for calling in. Thanks for the 5-9 plus report. And a very good morning to you. Go ahead, Gordy.
Okay, Bill, go ahead, Bill. W1ZY, W5AZ.
W5AZ in the group, W1ZY. Good morning, Gordy and everybody. And Chris, this is Bill, W1ZY. Chris, you're coming in about 10 to 15 over. Beautiful signal. This is Bill in southern Rhode Island. Glad to hear the verticals are working. And I'm making a nice recording of the conversation for the last 15 minutes. I'll put it up on YouTube. VK2SR in the group, W1ZY.
Yeah, okay, buddy, W1ZY. Good morning, Bill. 10 over 9 here, very strong on the 10 Teco Ryan here this evening and the 2-element Mosley monobander. So very good morning to you, Bill, and good to see you again. Looks like it's been 3 or 4 weeks since we last spoke. I think the last time was 6th of October. I'm not sure if that's right, but great to see you again, Bill. Outstanding signal and no problems at all. The band's been in very good shape here for the last couple of hours. I've been on the band, so all their North American signals have been very good. Despite some of the QNLE we had, it looks like it's calmed down a bit in the last half an hour, which is great. So didn't have to open up my receiver at all to work Steve there. I'll let you throw it back to Russ there. W1ZY in the crew, VK2 Sugar Radio.
Okay, beautiful, Chris. Great to hear you again. Beautiful copy. And I got you confused with your friend there with the verticals on the water. Sorry about that. Hey, I'm doing antenna work for the winter. I was wondering if I could check the front to back, Chris, on this long propagation. Over.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
All right, this is west. This is east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the east, to the east, to the east. Back to the west, to the west. And this is Omni. This is both in phase. Over.
Yeah, okay, mate. The front to back's about 24 dB. You drop into the noise, very weak. And the Omni direction's about 2 to 3 units down from the forward filing, hasn't it?
Okay, all right. Appreciate those numbers. And I don't know who to pass it to, Gordy. Over.
Okay, mate. W8BOZ, pick it up. Ross, VK2 Sugar Radio for the group. Over.
Okay, Chris, I'm sorry, I'm hearing Bill a little bit, but I've got S9 static cranking here. Of course, he's off the back of my feet, kind of off to the side anyway, and almost the back of it. And I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty hearing Chris, and he's Q5 at times, but like I said, we've got an awful lot of QR Nancy here at static cranking, and they run over an S9 quite a bit. But anyway, well, you know, antennas is a wonderful thing. Gordy, I used to, back in the 50s, there was a guy on 80 meters out in Indiana that had a Gold King 500, and he was a farmer, and he had these huge cornfields, and he had where he could switch V-beams for all 360 degrees. In other words, he had relays up at speed points, and they were 1,500 feet long on a leg. And this was back in the AM days, and boy, you talk about a signal, my goodness gracious. On 75 meters, he was unbelievable. Of course, I lived in Charleston, West Virginia. I was just a kid, and I believe that's the biggest signal I ever heard on 75. But he knew somebody, and he was getting used fire poles, and he was using those, and then he just plowed around them and planted his corn, and away he went. And it in Saipan several years ago. Matter of fact, they wrote a little article in 50 magazine about it. And I was running a little Kenwood 540 with 100 watts into curtain antenna that had 21.3 dB gain. And you talking about being loud, I really had to count on 20 meters with that thing. But I didn't even have it tuned. I just used a couple of clip leads and ran out there. They had two 500 kW Continentals. And it was an old denomination religious station up on top of a cliff there in Saipan. And you talk about having fun. I went up there one Sunday morning, and one of the guys was ham, and he had a little Kenwood 540, and I took a couple boxes of donuts and stuff up there, and we had a wonderful time. Let's see. Let me turn it back to you, Gordy. I believe it's your turn. I got kind of wrapped around the axle here. W5AZ and the group WABOZ.
Yeah, okay, Russ. WABOZ, W5AZ. Well, I had a rhombic back in those days on a 17 acre. It took from one end of across the creek out to the far end of the property. It was 600 feet on the side, on a leg. 1,200 feet on the side, and only up 40 feet. But I used that on 40 meters and 15 meters with a DX100 and an RME 4300 that a friend of mine lent me. I had a ball with that thing. And of course, we worked on every band. Worked on 75, and I played with that for 4 or 5 years when I first got on radio, and then my father passed away, and then my mother sold the farm, so we had to move somewhere else, and never had the property to put anything that big up again until we got over here on the ranch. When we moved from Texas over here, my son-in-law was running a ranch for a guy, and we stayed in one of the houses and helped him, and I had a V-beam on a 15-acre plot out here, and a friend of mine was working in marine radio and stuff, and he was setting up a station in Anguilla, and he could hear me on 40 meters in the daytime down there. I think it was pointed almost straight east and west. So it was about 360 feet on the leg. I think it was something like that. I had figured out it was up 50 feet.
Base
Go
verticals.
ahead, Dale, and check me out. I'm going to run, finish my coffee, and he would be up on 20. NG5R in the group, W5AZ.
W5AZ in the group, NG5R. I've always just had wires, and until I got the stepper, I tried. I gotta get up and do some stuff before Caroline gets up for us. So you and Chris have a good one, and we'll look for you all next weekend. Or you, Russ, we'll probably talk to Chris and them. Chris seems to be back in the swing of things. Everybody have a wonderful day, and maybe we'll get to talk to Joe later. WHBOZ, NG5R.
Okay, that's fine, Dale. 73 to you, and you too there, Gordy, if you're going to run, and we'll see what we can do here. I've got to look around and
55cc.
wire antennas has always been fascinating to me, but my goodness, I never had I've only got 1.9 acres here, and I'm lucky to have what I've got, to be honest. But it's something I don't want to. I just don't have the room, and I can understand what a downer that was for you, losing your father, and then have to move away from that Rhombic. The Rhombic antenna is something I always just dreamed of and played with on the calculator. Never was able to achieve. Never will be able to, I don't guess, but it's something to think about. I know Jeff and you are doing a lot of good stuff there, Gordy, and Chris, I was talking to K4TO and down in Kentucky, Winchester, Kentucky, had a hand club meeting here last week, and he's got all these rotating towers and stuff, and we were talking about the regular beam versus the OWA beam, but he says you can't interlace the OWA with anything else because the elements are, I guess the first three elements are insulated, and then he said, well, it works very, very well. You had to really be careful with them. They were just kind of strictly a mono band there, Chris. So I've never tried one of them.
Phase verticals?
One out 4 elements for 40, but and it's full size.
Omni?
Yeah, okay, buddy. W8VOZ with a group.
Going to the west on the phase verticals.
VK2 Sugar Radio. Yeah, that OWA is a very good antenna, Russ. That's a big sucker, 4 elements.
Going over to the
full
beverage.
size for 40. Yeah, well, a big tower to hold that up, that's for sure there, Russ. So that's interesting, K4TO there down in Winchester. Yeah, very good. 7-3 to you, by the way, Dale. Very good morning to you. Nice to hear you on again here this evening, mate. Been most enjoyable QSO tonight with the early group, and then with Russ and I and Gordy and that. Thanks for being there, Dale, and have a good day, pal. And of course, Bill W1ZY doing a great job there with his vertical array. Good to catch up with Bill again. So it's been a good frequency tonight. We haven't had Brad yet there, Russ. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And I wonder what time it is there, Russ. I meant to ask you that earlier, what time in the morning it is. I'm thinking maybe 5:19, Russ. So have to tell me that on your next over, mate. It's 10:15 p.m. in the evening now here, Sunday evening. Have you, Gordy, W5 Alpha Zulu with the group? VK2 Sugar Radio.
Yeah, okay, well, it's 5:19 here, so it's 6:19 at Russ's, Chris. I forgot to tell you about Jeff. He gets up early, and normally at first light they go out and do the rounds and everything, so he hasn't been getting on real early in the morning, Russ. That's why you're missing him. Everything is going okay. W1ZY, and I'm gone. W5AZ, if you're still there, Bill.
Okay, W5AZ in the group, W1ZY. Have a good morning, Gordy, and good to be part of the roundtable this morning. Everybody's coming through quite well. I can copy W8BOS down there, looking away from me. Anyway, up to Dale, if he's still here, NG5R in the group, W1ZY. Chris, I don't know if Dale can hear me, over.
He's gone clear, mate. He just checked out, Bill. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, boy. I don't know where to throw it. Gordy, I got to throw it back to you, over.